Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all really well and super excited for Christmas coming up. In this video, I have a super ridiculously exciting announcement. So wait for that. One sec, I'll tell you in just one sec. But I'm also showing you guys how I created this look here. This is my holiday makeup look, but I wanted it to be quick, easy, wearable glam, which is quite a few things rolled into one. But I mean, honestly, I feel personally, when it comes to Christmas and Christmas Day and just having fun around the festive period, I would rather be out socializing, seeing family, friends, wrapping Christmas presents, cooking, things like that, than doing my makeup, but I still want to look good. So that's why I've created this look. I think it's really festive, I think it's really pretty, but it also doesn't take too long and it's not complicated, it's not difficult. In this video, I'm working with Sigma and Cloud 10. And the reason is, I have my own brush sets out. You guys have been asking for this ever since I did my favorites brush collection with Sigma years ago. It was only limited edition, it sold out, and then it was gone. And still to this day, I have people asking me, can I get your brush set? And I'm like, oh, I wish you could, but it no longer exists. So we have created 3 new brush sets. They are available exclusively from Cloud 10, and I'm going to link them in the description box down below so you guys don't miss out. These are limited edition as well, so when they're gone, they're gone. So these are the brush sets. I'm so bloody excited! So I'm going to show you what brushes you get in each set, and after all that, then I'll get into the tutorial and show you the brushes in action. So first of all, you have the Stephanie Lange eye brush set. Now in this brush set, you get a little card with a little message from me on it, and then on the back it tells you what brushes are included in that particular set. So in the eye brush set, you receive 6 different eye brushes. So first of all, you have the E25 blending brush. You guys probably all knew that was going to be the first brush included. This brush is amazing for so many different things. With this brush, you can do all sorts when it comes to eye makeup. So you can use it to pack on color, you use a little flat side to really pack on that pigment. Then if you turn it onto its side, you can use it to blend. It's also perfect for hooded eyes because it really fits into that crease and that socket of the eye. It's just the most amazing all-rounder eyeshadow brush in my opinion. That's why I love it so much. It's my all-time favorite makeup brush in the world. Then you have the E35 tapered blending brush. I chose this blending brush as every good brush set needs a good blending brush, am I right? This blender is at perfect size. It's not too big, it's not too small, so that it will fit the contours of pretty much every eye shape and size there is. It's also super soft so that it blends out eyeshadow without that horrible tugging feeling that some other blending brushes can cause. This brush is honestly just so feathery and so soft. It's absolutely beautiful. Then you have the E21 smudge brush. This little baby is one of those brushes that not everyone has in their collection, but everybody should have in their collection. It's perfect for detailed eye work, so highlighting the inner corners, shading under the eye, highlighting the brow bone, and smoking out the lash line. It's such a versatile little brush. It's so little, but it can do so much. I just love this little brush. Then we have the E34 domed utility brush. The domed utility is a brush that adds the drama and glam to the brush set. I use this brush to add depth of color to the outer corners of the eyes and to kind of wing them out and really elongate the eyes to make them look bigger and sexier. This brush is sturdy and the bristles are really compacted, so it really deposits those deeper colors exactly where you want them with no flyaways, and it keeps the color super pigmented. Then we've got the E55 eye shading brush. The E55 is that workhorse brush that everyone needs in their collection. This brush features a flat, densely packed bristle design, which allows you to pick up and pack on that ultimate color. When you want that real impactful pigmented eye look, this brush is perfect as it packs on the color like nothing else. Then the last brush we have in the eye brush set is the E30 pencil brush. This brush is an amazing all-rounder to finish off the eye collection. The brush is small and tapered so it can get into all the nooks and crannies of the eye area. This brush is perfect for highlighting and adding depth of color, so it is super versatile. The shape and design of the brush head means it fits snugly under the brow, in the inner corners of the eyes, under the eye, and also along the lash line. It's also perfect for doing super detailed makeup work like cut creases, as the pointed tip fits perfectly into the eye socket. The next set is the face set. So again, you get the little card from me, and on the back it tells you what brushes you receive in the set. In this set, you receive 5 face brushes. So first of all, we've got the F70 concealer brush. This is my all-time favorite concealer brush, so it had to be included in the set. This brush is super structured, so not only can you spot conceal blemishes, but you can sculpt out a bright under eye concealer highlight. You can use a tiny bit of concealer to carve out your brows and make them appear super on fleek. Does anybody even still use that term? I'm not down with kids. And you can also use it for cut creases on the eyes by using the brush and some concealer or cream shadow to really precisely cut your crease, because it's got that perfect curved head shape. Then we've got the F15 Duo Fiber Powder Brush. This is my favorite Sigma powder brush because you can use it for anything on the face. It's got vegan Sigmatech bristles, which means you can use the brush for both cream and powder products, which is amazing. So you can use this brush to apply your face powder, your blush, your bronzer, and your foundation. Another thing that makes this brush really special is that it features a duo fiber tapered head, so it lifts just the right amount of powder product and disperses it evenly on the face, so you barely need to blend the product into the skin. The duo fibers do all the work for you, so you'll never end up with too much product on your face. This brush just kind of doesn't let that happen, so it's an amazing brush to have in your collection. Then we've got the F82 Round Kabuki. This is a super densely packed foundation brush. The sheer amount of super soft bristles in this brush make it apply and smooth the foundation onto your face like an absolute dream. The brush head itself is flat on top, but the edges are rounded, so you get a perfectly seamless blend to your foundation without even trying. Another thing that makes this brush amazing is that if you have sensitive skin and you prefer to stipple your foundation on, you can easily do that with this brush, as the brush hairs are so soft. And if you're in a rush and you just want to get your base on super quickly, you can get your foundation on with just a few swipes on each area, as the size of the brush head means it covers a lot of your face at one time. Then we've got the F05 Small Contour Brush. This brush is the perfect brush for really sculpting out your cheekbones for a beautiful soft contour, but you can also turn the brush onto its side and use the edge for a super chiseled contour, which is what I do in this video. Then finally we have the P89 Bake Precision Brush. This is one of those all-rounder brushes that you can use for pretty much anything to do with bases and faces, not just baking. This brush head features a diagonally cut design with super soft bristles, which makes it perfect for everything from contouring and highlighting with cream products, to concealing blemishes, to applying eye primer and bases, to filling in enlarged pores, to baking, which is what the brush is actually meant for. So you can do so much with just this one brush. As far as I'm aware, no other brand even has a brush like this, so this brush is really special and I had to have it in my collection. And then the third set is the Face and Eyes brush set. So this is like an amalgamation of both the eye and the face brush set in one kit. You can purchase both the eye brush set and the face brush set separately if you want to, and you will get more brushes that way. But if you'd rather just kind of meld them together, you can purchase this set, which contains 4 brushes from each collection in the one set. So in this limited edition set, you receive 4 eye brushes and 4 face brushes, so you can do an entire look with just the one collection. So in the face and eye brush set, you receive the E21, the E35, the E25 of course, and the E55. Then for the face, you receive the Round Kabuki, the F15 Powder Brush, F70 Concealer Brush, and the P89 Bake Precision All-Rounder Brush. Now, like I said at the start, these sets are exclusive to Cloud 10, so I'm going to link them in the description box down below. Cloud 10 also has some amazing Black Friday deals going on at the minute, and Cloud 10 ship worldwide, so no matter where you are, you can get your hands on these brush sets. There's a reason that I exclusively use Sigma brushes, and it's not only because they're vegan and cruelty free and I'm an animal lover, but because these brushes are just the best quality. Like I've said it before, Sigma brushes are really the Rolls Royce of makeup brushes in my opinion. They will last you forever. They are the best quality makeup brushes I've ever tried in my whole career. I've still got my original Sigma brushes that I had 5 years ago. Like if you go 5 years back on my channel, I was using Sigma brushes then. I still have those brushes and I still use them to this day because they don't shed, they don't break, they're just amazing. And they also have that 2-year warranty, so even if, God forbid, something did happen to your precious Sigma brush, Sigma will take care of it for you. Cloud 10 has ridiculously fast shipping. Like I placed an order, was it 2 days ago, for some products from Cloud 10, which I actually use in this video so you guys can see them, and they literally arrived the next day. And I live in Ireland and the postage here is super slow and I still got it the next day. They also do have a lot of free shipping options, so if you go onto the website you can check that out and see can you get free shipping where you live. So now that you guys have seen my brush sets, I really hope you're as excited as I am about them. I'm going to show you how I created this holiday makeup look. All the products that I'm using, including the brushes obviously, are all available from Cloud 10. So every single thing I'm using in this video is available from Cloud 10 from the one website with free shipping and fast delivery. So I will link every single product I used in the description box down below. And I know that Cloud 10 has some amazing Black Friday deals going on at the minute, so definitely go check out the products that I've used because I think this look is so pretty. Okay guys, let's get into the look. Okay guys, let's start off with foundation. Foundation I think is always a must. You guys know that by now. For today's look, I'm using the Ingler HD Perfect Cover Up Foundation, and the color I'm using is number 79. I've only recently started using this foundation and I absolutely bloody love it. It gives you like a kind of satin matte finish, and if you're oily like me, that's an amazing finish to have, especially on Christmas Day or like around the holiday season when you might be out partying or you might just have your makeup on way longer than you probably should. It's also super full coverage, which you will see when I put it on because I've got rosacea, so I am quite red. I'm just using the Sigma Round Kabuki F82 to smooth this onto my skin. I do have slightly sensitive skin in that it's kind of dry in patches, even though my skin is so oily. Yeah, my skin is hard to handle. So with this brush, I'm just kind of stippling it and smoothing the foundation onto my skin. This brush is so soft. It's like gliding a little furry pillow across your face. I also put my foundation on my eyelids. If you guys watch my channel, like, often you'll know that I rarely use eye primers. Sometimes I will if I'm going for like an ultra glam look or I want my eyeshadow to like be super poppin'. Okay, that is not how I speak. If I want my eyeshadow to be really, really pigmented, but usually, and if I'm going for like a daytime wearable look, I don't bother. I just wear foundation kind of all over my face, and that makes sure then that your whole face is like one uniform color as well, and you don't have like different colored like eyelids to the rest of your face. So that's my foundation on. My lips are now gone. I'm going to do my lips. First of all, I'm going to set I'm going to conceal then powder. Honestly, baby brain is a real thing. The concealer I'm using is this one here. This is the Ingler Under Eye Concealer. I bloody love this. The color I use is 91. This stuff is so brightening. It's kind of a yellow undertone, so it really kind of brightens under eye area. So I'm going to go in with the concealer brush. This is the Concealer F70 brush. And I'm just going to pop that underneath my eyeballs. I'm also kind of smoothing it up onto the bridge of my nose. You don't have to do this unless you have like a thicker bridge to your nose, which I definitely do. If you do this, it makes it look like that part of your nose is actually part of your under eye and cheek instead of your nose, which is a tricky little slimming trick. I'm going back in with the Round Kabuki and I'm just pressing to blend that out. Anybody else have a super unsymmetrical face? Like this eye of mine kind of droops down on the outside corner way more than this eye does. This is why I always pose on this side, because I'm like, this side just lets my face down. So now I'm going to go in and set my face in place with powder. I'm so excited about this powder. This is like the most luxurious powder I've ever owned in my entire life. This is the Kevyn Aucoin Loose Powder. It comes with a little puff that you can apply it with if you want to. I absolutely love Kevyn Aucoin products. Like, they are just such good quality. I'm using my F15 brush just to apply this to my face. I don't want to apply too much because I don't want to have that kind of dry look to my skin today. I want to go for more of a glowy effect because it is Christmas time. And this brush will not allow me to apply too much. So with this brush, you can apply bronzer, blush, highlight, face powder, and it will never let you apply too much because it's duo fiber and the way it's shaped and all. Now I'm going to go in with my lipstick. I just prefer to do that because I always feel like a little naked alien without my lips on. I don't know, that's just how I feel. Now because it's Christmas, you have to go in with red, like you just have to, it's festive. So I'm going to go in with this one here from Sigma. It's their liquid lipstick in the color Venom. It is the most beautiful shade of red. So that's the lip one. I already feel more festive, but I also feel I look a bit like Snow White, you know, with the red lips and the super pale skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bronze and warm up my skin just a little bit. I don't want to go over the top because I still want this to be like a real winter wonderland look. So what I'm going to do is go in with some blush first. This is the Balm Beach long wearing blush from the Balm. I'm going to apply this to the apples of my cheeks with my F15. I'm going to go in with this product here. This is super old. I've had this forever. This is the Balm's Bahama Mama. This is one well-loved powder. Look how long I've had it. It's so dirty, but it's so loved. So with the same brush, obviously, I'm just going to take a small amount of this because this is super pigmented, so I don't want to go in with too much. I'll just destroy the whole look. A little bit on the brush. Thank goodness I'm using this brush because it won't let me put too much on. I'm just going to dust this kind of anywhere the sun would hit naturally. So like if you imagine the sun is like beaming down from above, anywhere the sun would hit naturally is where I'm going to just lightly dust this product. Now I'm going to go in with contour. This is my favorite contour in the world. This is the Kevyn Aucoin contour. No, it's called the sculpting powder. I use the color Light. Because I am so pale and I've got like a real pink undertone to my skin, this color is perfect for contouring because it's like a grey beige tone. So it's not too orange, it's not too red, it's not too green. It's just like a real neutral. So if you are like me and you are pale and you do have like like you're kind of pink, get this. I'm not gonna lie, it is more of an expensive product, like it is a little bit pricey. However, you use such a small amount at one time that this product will last you such a long time. So for that reason, I really do think it's worth the money. And in the Black Friday sales, you might be able to get a good deal. To apply it, I'm gonna use the Sigma Small Contour F05 brush. And I'm just gonna use the edge of the brush to apply it because I want that real kind of curved cheekbone effect. See, it's very subtle, but it just works. It just gives you the most beautiful contoured effect. Then I'm just going to turn the brush onto its front and just use the flat top of it to just, in small circular motions, gently blend that out. Again, with the edge, I'm also going to contour up my nose, so I'm just going underneath the tip of my nose. And with the edge down the sides of the bridge of the nose. And with the flat part of the brush, I've just got some product loaded up there. I'm just going to go underneath my chin because since having Axel, I've got a bit of a double chin because I'm like 10 kilos heavier than I used to be even after I've had him, but I'm in no rush to lose it. I actually think it looks, I don't know, I think it'll look a bit better with the extra weight on, if anything. Now it's time for highlight, yay! I'm going to go in with one of my like all-time favorite highlights in the entire world. If you are an OG subscriber of mine, you'll probably remember this product. This is the Mary Luminizer highlighter from The Balm. Again, I've had this product for literal years. You can see how much I love it. I've actually hit pan on it, and it's rare for me to hit pan on products. Now I'm going to use a blending brush to apply this because I want to have like really good control over how much I apply. I don't want to apply too much, and I want it to stay where I want it. Because I have oily skin, I don't want highlight all over my face. I just want it in like strategic areas to make them pop and come forward. So I'm using the E35 tapered blending brush from the eye set and also the eye and face set. I'm taking a small amount of highlight and I'm applying it to my cheekbones first. This is a real kind of like silvery highlight, so it will suit a lot of different skin tones. It's not too gold, it's not too pink, it's kind of, yeah, just more silvery. So even if you do have like a beautiful deep skin tone, I really feel like this will look good on you as well. In fact, it'll probably pop even more on you than it does me. But if you are also quite pale like me, this is an absolutely amazing highlight to go for. Like, look at that, guys. How beautiful. I'm also going to apply it to the tip of my nose. And that's all, because I don't want to overdo it. Now with this look, I am going quite sparing on the eyes because I want the lips and the glowy skin to take center stage, and that's also what makes this look like so quick and easy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the eyes kind of like honey caramel colored, which also just seems so Christmassy to me. This is the eyeshadow palette I'm using. It's one of my favorites from Sigma. This is the Warm Neutrals Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. It just has the most gorgeous selection of colors. Like, there's a few shimmers in here, but a lot of them are mattes, and if you have kind of hooded eyes like I do, this palette will be perfect for you. There we go. Now you guys can actually see it. My camera is so rude. So first of all, I'm going in with this shade here. This is called Toasty. I'm going in with the Sigma E35 blending brush to apply that, and I'm going to be sweeping it all through my socket. So not my crease, but my socket. Like, because I do have hooded eyes, my crease is super low. So I want to apply this into my socket, which is much higher. The socket is kind of like, if you feel your eyelid, that's where the bone is. So that's where you want to apply it, kind of in that hollow area. I'm also using the E55 eye shading brush to go underneath my lower lash line. Now what I'm going to do is take this colour up here. This is called Humble. I'm going to dust off my E55 and I'm going to go in with Humble, and I'm going to apply this just to like the squishy, like fleshy part of the eyelid, like the mobile lid, because that's going to make that area pop. And I'm just patting that shade on. It's so pigmented for a white, like it's amazing, this palette. Sometimes whites are super wishy-washy and it really angers me. Now I'm going to go in with this shade down here, which is called Henna. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply this just to the outer corners of my eyes to kind of elongate them and wing them out a bit. And I'm also going to apply it to my lash line. I'm not going to be going in with any winged liner or liquid liner in this look. I want to keep it quick and simple, but also beautiful. So I'm going to just like kind of rummage this through my lashes to make them look super thick and smoky, but really easy, and also looks amazing for hooded eyes. So for this, I'm going to be using two brushes from my eye set. First, I'm going to take the E21, and that's what I'm going to use for the lash line. So for this, I just kind of shut my eyes and just literally just kind of rummage this through the lashes, like dot. You can like press the shadow, you can sweep the shadow, whatever feels good to you. Just get it worked into those lashes. Then taking my finger, I'm just going to go over the top of that and softly smudge it out and smoke it out. because you don't want this to be neat, you just want it to be soft and smoky. Okay, so that's that on. Now what I'm going to do is go in with the E34 Domed Utility. I'm going in with that same shade. And I'm just going to press this onto the outer corner of the eye. So you end up with a kind of like C shape, which like that colour is like so beautiful and it's so pigmented. Anyway, yeah, you end up with like a beautiful kind of like elongated eye effect from that C shape, if that makes sense. I'm just going in with the E25 now. I can't believe the E25 hasn't made an appearance until now. What the heck? This is my favourite brush in the world. I'm just going in with the E25 to gently blend that out. And I'm also taking that colour and I'm blending it into the socket. So I'm not actually applying any colour into the socket. I'm just taking what is on the outer corner, if that makes sense, and blending that in. I'm also taking that shade and blending it out the way, so I'm kind of like extending it and winging it out. So we're doing all this instead of winged liner, because obviously winged liner just takes forever unless you're an absolute pro. And people, we've got better things to be doing on Christmas than applying winged liner. What I'm also going to do is go in with the Sigma Long Wear Eyeliner Pencil, and I'm taking a small amount of this. This stuff does not budge, so you want to work with it really, really quickly. And I'm just going to dot that through my lash line just to kind of deepen up that lash line a bit. The brown was beautiful, but I just want it to be that little bit darker. Then again with the finger, before this sets in place, go in and gently smudge. Then just keep going back in with the colour and build up the outer corner how dark you want it. Okay, so both eyes are on. I'm going to apply some mascara. The mascara I'm using is from the Balm. It's the Scuba Water Resistant Black Mascara. I love the brush on this. Like, it's very skinny, so you can really coat every single lash. Now I am going to go in with lashes eventually, but first I want to get my brows on because I need to be able to see properly what I'm doing. So I'm going to go in with a brow pencil. This is the Sigma Fill and Blend Brow Pencil in the colour Dark. So I'm just going to use the spoolie end to brush my pathetic eyebrow hairs up. Then I'm going to use the actual pencil to fill them in. This is like the tiniest, most precise like brow pencil in the world. Look at that, guys. So you can use it to really carve out the brows and add like little hair-like strokes in, which is really good if you have very sparse eyebrows like me. Okay, so my brows are on. I'm going to go back in with the Inglot Under Eye Concealer and the F70 Concealer Brush, and I'm going to kind of just carve out my brows and neaten them up. It just makes such a difference, and if you do have kind of like droopy or hooded eyes, it gives the whole eye area such a lift. Wait and see. There we go, that's what I mean. So it kind of just lifts the whole area and brightens it. I'm going to be crazy and go back in with Mary Luminizer because it's beautiful. And I'm just going to use a concealer brush and I'm just going to apply like a small amount here. Right under the arch there, just to give an extra lift. Okay, for lashes, I'm going to go in with some tried and trusted lashes. Ardell Wispies, can't go wrong. So this is the finished look, obviously. I really hope you guys like this look. I really think it's pretty. I'm definitely going to be wearing it on Christmas Day. My first Christmas with my baby. Oh my gosh. Like I said at the start, I will link every single product that I've used and obviously the brush sets in the description box down below. They're all available from Cloud 10, and Cloud 10 has some amazing deals on at the minute. Thank you to Sigma and Cloud 10 for working with me and believing in me. But most of all, thanks to you guys, my followers, my subscribers, for believing in me and supporting me. Your support honestly means the world to me. I wouldn't have my career, I wouldn't have any opportunities like this if it wasn't for you guys. So your support honestly is everything to me. Thank you so much. I do not take you for granted. I appreciate you so much, and I really hope you guys will enjoy these brush sets that I've created for you. Alright guys, I'm gonna go and feed my baby. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!